If you are an overachiever, please listen to this video. For a lot of overachievers, it's really hard for them to stop, to take breaks. They usually don't listen to their own body when they feel burned out or when they feel like they've had enough and they need to take a break. They don't. It's like they have this leash with which they beat themselves up if they don't do all the tasks that they think they need to do. And they have this sense of urgency that they need to do it today. They need to do it right now. It's like the house is burning in flames and they can't stop for even a second to just enjoy, just to relax. Have a cup of tea by looking out the window and doing nothing for 5 minutes. And, when they do have some free time, they usually find something to do. Now, it's important to understand where this comes from. A lot of people that have these overachiever tendencies, where they feel like they constantly need to be doing something or achieving something, they usually had a parent that would have that leash on them at all times, that installed that sense of urgency in them. Maybe you had a mom that would always tell you, you need to do things right now, urgently answer the phone, drop everything and wash the dishes. Or maybe you had a father that would never let you rest. Whenever you would take a break, they would tell you, you're lazy or you need to be doing something. So first of all, become aware of where this is coming from. Where in the past is this coming from? Which parent is it, or which, parental figure or caregiver figure? Maybe it was a grandma, grandpa, it doesn't matter. And realize that you basically transferred their attitude and what they were doing to you, and you're doing that to yourself now. You took the leash from their hand and you're using it on yourself. Even though now you're an adult and you are your own person and you have power to decide, when you want to take a break, when you want to do certain things. There's no more pressure, there's no more urgency. You are putting that on yourself. So to kind of get out of this overachiever pattern, which can become really toxic, by the way, because our culture glamorizes it, and it usually leads to burnout and, a sense of just sadness and not being fulfilled ever. It's important to just become aware, first of all, of when this is happening, of when this, parental figure with a leash is coming out and is telling you, don't take a break, do this, you need to do that, there's so much to do, and say, okay, stop, and understand you're doing that to yourself now. There's no one with a leash behind you pressuring to do anything. It's you that's doing that. And you have the power to say stop and take a break. And say, for the next 30 minutes, I'm just gonna take a bath. And no one's gonna die and the house isn't gonna burn down. Or I can go drink a tea for 5 minutes and do nothing. And that's okay. And it's really important that you take these breaks consciously, because your pattern, your subconscious mechanism and automatism is to always have that pressure, always have that urgency, always do something. And you might trick yourself by believing that, once I finish all these tasks, that's when I'm gonna relax. It's never gonna happen. It's just a vicious loop. And, once you finish the tasks, you will not relax. You'll have other tasks. So it's important that even if you're in the middle of the storm and there generally are things that need your attention and things you need to do, which you will have as an adult, you can still take a break and be peaceful within that storm. It's not urgent. And an exercise I advise you to do is to have a journal where you write all the tasks down that you need to do and write the time frame to see how actually urgent all of these things are. Do I actually need to do all of them today, or can I do them tomorrow or next week? So kind of writing down, okay, these are the tasks that are on my mind, because, you know, even like putting all the things that are in your mind on paper helps like relieve some of that pressure, because now you know, okay, I know what I need to do. So it's not just in your mind, you can release it. And then writing, okay, when do I need to do this, gives you like a realistic time frame of when do I actually need to like move and push myself and do stuff, or can I take a break today or for 2 hours? Just remember that you are your own person now. You are in control of your own life. And no matter how you were programmed and how your childhood was and the sense of urgency you felt, you know, in the past, things aren't like this anymore. You are in control of your own life, and you can say stop and make your own decisions and do what you feel is best for you, because no one else, not even your parents, know what's best for you. You know that.